I don't even know what that is. What is
like,
that?
I would like I had to like go down to this like conference and like
For Indiana?
for like Bernie, yeah, and like stand up for Bernie and stuff in there
That's legit.
and stuff. Yeah,
You would be good for that shit.
Mike Posner
You know
does
what you're
it. He like brings his guitar and sings and stuff. That's what I want to do. Like Mike was like, there was a bunch of meanings. Like I was like, oh, I want to be like Michael Jordan, you know, from Chicago. I want to ball out, be like, I am the Michael Jordan of my team. They wouldn't really be anything without me, and I don't mean to say I wouldn't be anything without them though.
Don't.
And
yeah,
like
don't
it's
apologize
an
for
equal
that.
give and take. But then I was like, oh, Michael Jackson, the king of pop, Northwest Indiana, and then it became Mike Posner. I was like, he got everything everybody wanted, lost it all. His friend died, his dad died, and then he went and met Ram Dass, and then he found out peace came from within. So he came back here, sold all this
from
stuff.
Here?
Yeah, he's from
I
Detroit.
Did not know that.
Yeah, he is from America.
I used to listen to him.
Yeah, well, he's not from here, but he's from Detroit. It's close enough.
What was that one song he had that like literally blew
Cooler
up?
Than Me.
Is it that one?
Yeah.
I feel like there's one
His
more
music's
too.
all like enlightened, like stuff now. Yeah, it's all spiritual.
Wow, I'm gonna have to
He
go
walked
look.
across America last year, got bit by a rattlesnake, went through physical therapy, you know,
Really?
and then got dropped off at that same spot. Kept walking, and now he's just walking snow mountains, doing like just constant like journey. Yeah.
That's awesome.
He sold all this stuff. He's like owns nothing. Like he could have all this money and all this stuff, but he just keeps going.
He just keeps walking.
Yeah. So that was my biggest inspiration towards like Mike.
That's awesome though.
Yeah.
Just all the different Mikes you've ever experienced or known.
Archangel Michael, that was like a thing. It was like my ego becoming myself again. Like MIC.over is my ego. I told Jake that. He started laughing. He's like, "That's your ego?" He's like, "Are you kidding me?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's my lower self. Like that's all desire. Like that's I don't know."
From like Mike. That's like more your ego, you'd say?
Yeah, and it's funny though, because like it's a transcended ego. Like it's not like, I don't know, it's just my form of duality.
I feel that.
Yeah. When I play guitar, it's totally different. Like it's all like hearty, like it's less like.
You think that you're super connected to your heart, or you think you're blocked from your heart? Because I'm blocked from my heart right now.
I was super connected to my heart, my inner child, and then just all this stuff happened in August, and it started with me and my friends in California, and me and my friends falling out, and my friends like kind of like let me down and hurt me really bad, and I came home, and then like I was searching for something outside of myself, and then like this girl, and then like a bunch of bad shit happened with that. I don't know, but I've been connecting myself to my heart recently. Like last night, I like did like a surrender like prayer and stuff, and it was like I felt like I was floating. It was like really good. It was really dope. It was like 6 a.m. I was like, I need to go to bed. I've been like freaking out, staying up, and then like I see that thing that's like, stop worrying, like that quote, that Bible quote. Oh, I'm good. Like I'm Gucci. Like I'm fine.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I feel that.
If there's anything I'm blocked off of
I was gonna say,
my chakra.
Remember when I told you I was scared of chakras?
Yeah.
So long ago?
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame you. Like I don't blame you to an extent, but like basically the same things in Hinduism that close the 7 chakras are the 7 deadly sins.
Right.
Yeah, and
that's that's the part that like gets me, because they all like intertwine.
Did you ever hear the story about Jesus going to the desert, fasting for 40 days and doing yoga?
Yeah.
He literally opened his chakras in his body to become a vessel of
talk to God.
And
like work through God.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what that's why I have an issue with the Bible, because I feel like people who
take it so literally
and they like make it about something that it's not, you know, like, and they like
shame and judge everybody,
and
it's like
and all of that,
where's the forgiveness and the grace, like Jesus, like that's why like I want to actually I've been trying to help out all these kids who are like gangbangers and like girls who are like strippers and like stuff like that, is like Jesus was there for those people and had to be that light for these people that felt like facts.
And I feel like it's just, I feel like I feel like all these religions and all these names
Yeah.
of religions, like Hinduism, Christianity, Catholicism, whatever you want to call them, I feel like that because it's always a truth within a lie. You know what I'm saying? So like, if the truth is what's actually being said across the board, and it's not that they're all separate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know how to explain it, but like that's how I feel about my
Basically,
connection with God and
every culture's interpretation of oneness. Like, it's like duality. I actually said that on the intro. Like Mike, I said duality is a tool for the oneness that we pursue.
you literally
Yeah.
you fucking honestly, you were good as shit at like your writing skills. I was so surprised.
Thank
like
you.
I was
appreciate it.
I was like, wow, like he
Yeah.
actually knows what he's fucking doing. Like, cause you know some people just don't know what the fuck they're doing. And you never know what to expect. So like, I was just like, wow, like, fuck yeah.
Hell, I appreciate it.
That's awesome.
I appreciate it.
All right, let's try to get this thing going.
True.
Because I think we have to like.
Oh, it's 432.
What's that mean to you?
That's the golden ratio. This is a cool thing with symbolism, like whether it's the cross, whether it's like that eye in the pyramid, whether it's like anything. 432 is
Hertz, right?
Yeah, it's the heartbeat of the universe. It's literally the pattern that exists in everything. Like the lotus flower that's in like a pine cone and flowers and like every single one of these things, like
right?
sacred geometry, like every symbolism from every different culture and religion. There's like Tesla did this thing and it's just 432 hertz. It's a golden ratio. Yeah, that's a trip.
Tesla's legit.
Oh, dude, he's one of my favorites. So
they hide his ass so much.
Huh?
They hide him so much.
Yeah. That's why I told my mom I want to go back to school.
I'm like, dude, I know more than all these fucking people.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want me to go back and learn?
Yeah.
I can learn. What you want me to go pay thousands and thousands of dollars?
I'm gonna go teach my math teacher about numerology and literally.
And how everything literally aligns through fucking numbers and shit, like. And that's like my other thing is like, don't try to tell me to go to a school, pay money, and you don't even want to help me pay the money.
Yeah. Just don't tell me to do anything at that point, you know? Let me
like
take my own path and follow God my own way.
Facts. Like, how does that even, like, make sense?
It's just conformity. The world is, like, set up so we conform in it. And
you want me to send this to you?
Yeah. Or I'm on it. I don't know if it'll...
Oh, here we go. I'm sitting here like, what the...
But yeah, it comes from a aspect of obeying. Is, like...
Yeah, I agree. Definitely.
And, like, I think not obeying is the greatest path. I don't know.
Oh, we're in.
Dope.
Alright, welcome back to the Mind, Body, and Soul podcast, where we embrace all that is our mind, body, and soul. Today, I'm here with Mike Over, and we are about to talk.
Dope.
What's up, Mike?
What's up, people?
How are you?
Doing good. Doing pretty graceful. The sun's shining in the back window.
That's what I'm saying. We got the sun. I'm lit. But, yeah. How you been?
I've been good.
We just sat here and talked for like a good 25-30 minutes about pretty much everything we were supposed to talk about on the podcast, but we're gonna go into some shit really quick. So I'm gonna start off with my first question. What lights you up inside?
I'd have to say music, doing things for others, dancing, exercise. Exercise probably, like, I know dancing and music's a form of exercising, but exercising really does it for me. Riding a bike, skateboarding, doing yoga.
Fuck yeah, dude, I love yoga. I mean, I do my own form of yoga. I don't necessarily do, like, the poses, but I do, like, a lot of stretching, because I feel like when you stretch, you're moving that energy through your body.
This is yoga, what we're doing right now.
Really?
Yoga means union. It's mind, body, and soul.
Fuck yeah. Hey, that's me.
Yeah. Yoga comes from the word yolk, like a cracked egg.
Mhm.
That's what Mac Miller said in a verse. He said, like yoga, broken egg. But, in a song called Of the Soul. But, yoga is basically becoming present. It could be washing dishes. It can be riding a bike.
Cleaning.
Eric taught me this, like, while he was teaching us poses and stuff. He's like...
I did not know that, though.
Yeah,
That's awesome to know, because everybody always, like, some people give yoga such a bad, like,
reputation
to be like, oh, you're connecting to the devil or something like that, and it's like, no, I don't
As
think so. I think you're
sipping
connecting
their
to
Bud
yourself.
Light, smoking their cigarette, watching paid programming.
Literally
programming.
paid programming your brain. But now I like just don't know.
Kids
where
light
to
me
go
up
here.
inside too.
Right?
Yeah, like my nephew seeing
Dude.
like
I totally feel that every time, because I have a little brother and a little sister. I have a sister named Jade. She's 2, and I have a brother who's like about to turn 2.
That's dope.
So
22.
like, yeah. So
Builder, master builder.
that's me.
Dope.
Yeah, and they're just like the light of my life. Anytime anything bad's happening, I just look at them and I'm like. And
It brings back that inner kid, you know?
Facts, and I feel like I have a connection with them that nobody else does. Like, like, my little brother, he has, like, a speech impediment, kind of, but, like, we all have had speech impediments, and I feel like I can connect with him and understand what he's saying, even though everybody else has no fucking clue what he's saying.
Yeah.
And I'm like... I don't know
it's
if
like, I can relate. I feel
that's
you.
the third eye in me, or what
Honestly,
it is.
that probably has to do something with the heart chakra.
Really?
Like that's where our inner kid lives.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I definitely feel it here.
Yeah.
Facts, I do. But let's talk about your. So is it a project or is it an album?
Like Mike?
Yeah.
It's an album, I guess. It's only 9 songs and 23 minutes. It's definitely a project.
So you're going.
It's not a
both.
mixtape because it's all original music, all beats, all lyrics original.
Did you get the beats? Where'd you get the beats at?
Alex made most of them.
Oh, nice.
My buddy Troy sent me the guitar riff to The Fool, and then we turned it into a beat. And then I made the beat to Helping Hands. I made the beat to Lotus. I didn't make the beat, but I played the keyboard and guitar, and Alex
Put it all
his
together.
magic. Yeah.
That's awesome. So what instruments do you play?
Guitar, keyboard, drums, bass. I wanna get into other instruments.
That's awesome.
I've played a couple other instruments.
I love the drums.
I played the flute once. It was dope. Drums are fun. Drums open the root chakra.
I would imagine.
Heart opens keyboard opens the heart, or the piano, not keyboard. Keyboard is an electric piano.
Right. Yeah. That's awesome, though. So when was the album released?
It was released 1/21. What was a really cool thing is.
Did you plan that?
No, and I planned on releasing it 11/21 the whole year. Before it was even done, I was promoting it, which I know was a stupid idea. That's why I'm going differently about my next one.
Hey, all of our decisions, either we repeat them or we take them
Evolve.
as lessons.
Yeah.
Evolve.
And it was supposed to drop that date, 1/16, but they sent it back because like I belong to this like it's not like a deal. It's like they're like a service that provides music. It's called Level Music, and it's free. And you send them your music, and they put it on all platforms. But they sent it back to me because there was a couple extra spaces where there was just no noise, like at the end of songs. They're like, you need to cut that out.
Just like little particular things. Well, hey, I mean, at least it worked out, though.
Oh, yeah.
Did you like the date that it came out?
Oh, yeah, I loved it. It was a perfect date. I think it was the first date of Aquarius season. That's my rising sign.
Hey, the universe was like, we got you, bro.
Yeah,
Don't even worry about it. Don't even fret. Were you like, at first, were you like all, like, discombobulated because you were freaking out, or did you handle it well?
It was a mess, actually, especially with the whole 11/21 thing.
I mean, that's
I
a
came
lot
back
of emotional
home.
energy right there. And the
Yeah.
11/21.
That's the day I was born. Yeah, I wanted to drop it on my 23rd birthday.
Oh,
that
I
was the
feel
plan.
you.
But I came back home, and the album wasn't recorded. I kind of like, I wouldn't say broke up with my band, but we kind of disconnected for a while, and like, I was really sad, and I was like, oh, this isn't gonna happen. I'm like, my album, like
Yeah,
my
your ego
dreams,
started
like, oh yeah.
coming in.
But yeah.
So what is next for music? Do you have any projects you have coming up, or are you just gonna be riding the wave of?
Let's just say I got
Like
a project wrote right now. Going to record it, and I'm already writing my next one, my third one, and that's a social experiment. That's gonna be like, it's basically like an oracle. It's like whatever beats or kids ask me to collab, I do it no matter what. And whatever the beats are called or whatever they send me, I'm naming the song and basing the song off that. And
Nice.
yeah. But
That'll
my
be
second
cool.
project is gonna be 7 songs. It's gonna be a little EP. It's a very it's an inward. It's kind of like emotional and me dealing with my like Mike was very spiritual. It's like, oh, this is like enlightenment, and then the next album's like the dark shadow work that no one sees, the shit that people wouldn't imagine that I even went through.
I feel that, dude. That's also something that I want to start incorporating more, is like my faults and like the shadow work that I have been doing, like, which I feel like I do on like helping others and advice level, like realizations and things that I'm like understanding about myself. But I want to start showing like the food aspect of it too, because like sometimes I cheat, like sometimes I'm not just drinking juice.
Sometimes when you're warning people what not to eat, it's because you know from your own experience of what's making
exactly about how it makes you feel when you go between the two. So it's wild. And I know how long have you been vegan?
Let's just say I've been vegetarian for.
So you still kind of dabble in the cheeses? That's where I
not cheese,
really?
But this came with addiction. I've been vegetarian for about 5 years now. I haven't eaten meat in 5 years, any flesh. But I had a real bad weed addiction, and whenever an edible got offered to me, I'd eat it, even if it had dairy in it. And I've actually, right now, 2 weeks free off of all substances, and I haven't felt better in my whole life.
You haven't smoked weed in 2 weeks?
2 weeks, and that's the longest time I've went since I was 14 years old.
Wow.
I'm 23, so yeah, that's like 9 years of straight just everyday smoking. Yeah.
I mean, I have a love-hate relationship with weed just because I love it
I love
so
cannabis,
much.
yeah.
But I know that smoking it and most of the things that you can get that's edible is not good for you.
Oh, no, not at all.
And like I could physically feel the difference between my body when I go to sleep off weed. I don't know, I learned this from a Joe Rogan podcast, but I'm losing my train of thought. But
sleeping. Weed.
But oh yeah, weed affects your DMT levels.
Oh yeah.
And it makes it to where, because DMT is what makes you dream.
Yeah.
So, or